We have come together today in the presence of God to witness and bless the joining together of this man and this woman in holy matrimony. I don't know Jalynn very well, but I know Ian well enough to know that he is a really lucky guy. Can I get an amen? All right. Ian, do you promise to love, honor, and cherish Jalynn as long as you draw breath?
I do.
And Jalynn, do you likewise promise to love, honor, and respect Ian as long as you draw breath?
I do.
I, Ian, take you, Jalynn, to be my wife, to have and to hold to this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until we are parted by death.
There's a lot of special moments that brought us together. Lots of phone calls back and forth on all the planning that we did, and we made it. You've had sunshine, you've had snow, everything you asked for is here. All your family and friends made it for this special day.
I, Jalynn, take you, Ian, to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, until we are parted by death.
This wine will age and mature, improve in flavor, and become more and more valuable as it ages. At some point, the plan is to uncase the bottle and share it on a special occasion. And it will be good wine if it is shared in the love of Christ, and it will gladden their hearts, according to the psalmist.
Jalynn, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you in the name of God.
Ian, I give you this ring as a symbol of my vow, and with all that I am and with all that I have, I honor you in the name of God.
When Jalynn asked me to be a part of her big day, I couldn't help but think back to our days of watching Say Yes Dress while daydreaming of our own wedding day. By the way, your dress is way prettier than any of the dresses on bridals. When Ian asked my husband Jake and I to help with his proposal, I was honored and excited to watch as these two take the next step into their lives as an engaged couple. But the proposal was successful, and Ian pulled off the tying of the shoe strategy perfectly.
Whereas Ian and Jalynn have given themselves to each other by solemn vows and the giving and receiving of rings to symbolize their union, it's my great pleasure to announce that they are no longer two, but one flesh. Ian and Jalynn are now husband and wife. What therefore God has joined together, let no man separate. And you've got it from here. It's my great pleasure to give to you Mr. and Mrs. Ian McKenzie.
It was the time when I went to Texas to pick up Jay from New Mexico. She was just finishing one of her PT rotations, and so I flew out there and we did a road trip together to bring her back to St. Louis. And then we're getting closer to Missouri, and she tells me, oh hey, like we're gonna stop at this place called Echo Bluff. It's like some like park here, like that'll be cool. I mean, I didn't know what the agenda was, but there was an agenda. The agenda was him. like standing by the fireplace, just like chit-chatting away, and I'm sitting on the couch just like, who is this guy? Like, what is going on? So turns out here we are, like, 3 years later, and they got married today.
So, Dr. Jalynn and Captain McKenzie, where do we start? I've had the pleasure of knowing you for a long, long time and watching you go from a chunky, ornery little brother to the man you are today. One of the greatest moments of my life was attending his initiation into the greatest fraternity in the world. All right, second best chapter though, second best chapter. Auntie J, welcome to the family. Thank you for putting up with our personalities, our shenanigans. It's an honor and a privilege to share this day with you guys.
Ian found the love of his life. However, he didn't tell anybody for a couple years. So I asked him about Jalynn, and he says, and a couple other points, and he says, so where you been creeping on her at, Dad? I said, well, no, I'm not creeping in on her. Your brother told me. Otherwise, we'd have never known about Jalynn. I just want to say, welcome to the family. Glad to have you.
I really want to thank everybody for being here. My Ramrods, coming all the way from Louisiana, Russo, coming all the way from Jersey. I know there's a lot of family that couldn't make it due to the weather, but everybody that's here, we really appreciate it. It's been a great time, and we're hoping to have a great night.